Have you ever felt that spark of motivation? You know, the one. You decide you're going to wake up at 5 a.m., run a marathon, learn a new language, and build a business all at once. You feel invincible, like nothing can stop you. But then, a week later, you're back on the couch, scrolling through your phone, wondering where that fire went. What happened? The truth is, that fire, that motivation, is like a firework. Bright, explosive, and gone in an instant. It's a great starter, but it's a terrible sustainer. What you really need isn't more fireworks. You need the slow, steady burn of a campfire. You need discipline. Let me tell you about a potter I once met named Elias. He wasn't some famous artist. He was just an old man in a dusty little workshop at the end of a forgotten street. His hands were gnarled and covered in clay, but they moved with a grace that was mesmerizing. I asked him, "Elias, how do you create such beautiful work, day in and day out?" "You must be so inspired all the time," he chuckled. A low, earthy sound. "Inspired," he said, wiping his hands on his apron. "Young friend, inspiration is a fickle visitor. It comes and goes as it pleases. If I only worked when I was inspired, this shop would be filled with nothing but cobwebs." He pointed to a lump of shapeless, gray clay on his wheel. "This," he said, "is my morning. Most days, it doesn't look like much. It doesn't sing to me. It doesn't promise a masterpiece. My back might ache, my mind might be elsewhere. But you sew up. I get my hands dirty. I start the wheel spinning." He began to work the clay, his palms pressing and shaping. It was a slow, deliberate process. There was no grand burst of energy, just a quiet, focused effort. "Motivation is the desire to see the finished part," he explained, "shiny and perfect on the shelf. But discipline is loving the feel of the clay. It's the patience to center it, the strength to pull the walls, the focus to shape the rim. Discipline is falling in love with the process, not just the outcome." He continued working as he spoke. Some days, the clay fights back. It collapses. It's uneven. I have to start over. Until today's motivation is nowhere to be found. It's my discipline that tells me to scoop up the mess and try again. It's the promise I made to myself yesterday to show up today, regardless of how I feel. Slowly, under his expert hands, a beautiful vase began to take shape. It was simple, elegant, and perfect. He finished it, set it aside, and looked at me. "Motivation didn't make this vase," he said. "The hundreds of mornings I showed up when I didn't want to, they did." Discipline builds the skill. So when motivation does decide to visit, you're ready to create something truly special. That lesson stuck with me. We all wait for the lightning bolt of motivation to strike. But we forget that real growth, real achievement, happens in the quiet, consistent moments. It's the workout you do when you're tired. It's the page you write when you have writer's block. It's the difficult conversation you have when you'd rather avoid it. It's choosing the potter's wheel over the couch, even when the couch is calling your name. So, the next time you feel that motivational firework fizzle out, don't despair. Instead, ask yourself, what's one small, disciplined action I can take right now? Start building your own campfire, one small piece of kindling at a time. It may not be as flashy, but it will keep you warm and light your way for a lifetime. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for more content to help you on your journey. See you in the next one.